Hey, Dad! Today was such a great day at school.
Oh, really? What made it so great?
Well, it started with English class. Mrs. Carter introduced us to To Kill a Mockingbird. She made the book sound so intriguing, and we had this amazing discussion about what justice really means. Everyone in class had different opinions, and we got into this deep conversation about fairness and doing the right thing. Some of my classmates thought justice is all about following the rules, while others, including me, think it's more about doing what's morally right, even if it's not always the easiest path.
That sounds like a powerful discussion. I'm impressed that you're thinking about these complex ideas. Justice isn't always black and white, is it? What did you say during the discussion?
I said that sometimes, justice means standing up for what you believe in, even if it means going against the rules. Like, there are times when the rules might be unfair, and in those cases, doing what's right is more important than just following them. Mrs. Carter really liked that point, and said it's something we should all think about as we read the book.
That's a very mature way of looking at it, Mia. It's great to see you engaging with these big questions. Mrs. Carter seems like she really encourages you to think deeply. What else did you do today?
After English, we had math with Mr. Hill. Usually, math is a bit of a struggle for me, but today was different. We did a group activity where we had to solve these tricky problems together. Emily and I were partners, and we actually managed to solve the hardest problem in the set. Mr. Hill was impressed and even showed us how to approach similar problems in the future. It felt so good to get it right, especially since math isn't always my favorite subject.
That's fantastic, Mia. Working together can really make a difference. It sounds like you and Emily make a great team. Did Mr. Hill give you any new tips that helped?
He did. He explained a different way to break down the problem into smaller parts, which made it much easier to understand. I think I'm starting to feel more confident with math now, which is a big deal for me. It's nice to have that little boost.
I'm really proud of you, Mia. Confidence in math can open up so many doors for you. Keep practicing, and don't hesitate to ask for help if you need it. How about lunch? Anything interesting happen?
Oh, lunch was fun. I sat with Sarah, Jenny, and Lily, the new girl I mentioned before. We were joking around about Mr. Harrison. He's usually so serious. But during gym class today, he tried to show us how to do a proper basketball layup and ended up tripping over his own feet. He laughed it off, but we were all giggling about it during lunch. It's not every day you see a teacher do something so clumsy.
That's hilarious. It's nice to see that even the serious teachers can have a fun side. How's Lily settling in?
She's doing really well. We invited her to join the art club, and she was super excited about it. She's really talented at sketching, and I think she's going to fit in perfectly. Plus, she brought these amazing homemade brownies that her mom baked, and they were so good. We were all talking about our favorite art projects and planning to hang out this weekend. I think she's starting to feel more comfortable now.
I'm so glad to hear that, Mia. It's wonderful that you and your friends are making her feel welcome. Moving to a new school can be tough, but it sounds like she's found a good group with you all.
Yeah, it feels good to help her out. And speaking of art, we had our first art club meeting after school today. We're planning an art exhibit for the end of the semester, and I'm so excited about it. I'm thinking of creating a series of paintings that represent different emotions. I've already started brainstorming ideas for how to capture feelings like happiness, sadness, and curiosity on canvas.
That's such a creative idea, Mia. An art exhibit sounds like a fantastic opportunity to show off your talent. How are you planning to represent those emotions in your paintings?
I'm thinking of using different colors and textures to convey each emotion. For example, for happiness, I might use bright, vibrant colors and energetic brushstrokes. For sadness, I'm considering softer, more muted tones with smoother lines. It's a challenge, but I love the idea of expressing emotions through art. Mrs. Thompson was really encouraging and gave me some great advice on how to approach the project.
I can't wait to see what you come up with. I'm sure your paintings will be amazing. And it's great that Mrs. Thompson is there to guide you. It sounds like she's really supportive of your artistic growth.
She really is. After the meeting, a few of us stayed behind to help clean up the art room. It was nice to just hang out, chat, and organize everything. We even got to talk with Mrs. Thompson about our ideas for the exhibit, and she seemed really excited about our plans. It was a nice way to wrap up the day.
That sounds like a full and rewarding day, Mia. You got to dive deep into your classes, work with your friends, and even contribute to the art club. I'm so proud of how involved you are and how much you're enjoying school.
Thanks, Dad. I really feel like I'm making the most of everything. I'm excited about the art exhibit and all the fun stuff we're planning. And it's nice to know I can always talk to you about it.
I'm always here to listen, Mia. It's wonderful to hear about all the things you're doing. Now, how about we head to the kitchen and help your mom with dinner? I'm sure she could use an extra pair of hands.
That sounds like a plan. Let's go help out, and maybe I can sneak in a taste test or two while we cook.
I wouldn't expect anything less. Come on, let's get to it.